Hey everybody, welcome to The Butcher and the Band, a podcast about all things meat and music. I'm the host, Andy Holmes, the owner of Tennessee Craft Butcher here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. This is where the back porch meets the backstage. So grab you a cold beer, fire up the pit, and let's get into it. Hey everybody, it's Andy Holmes with The Butcher and the Band on behalf of Tennessee Craft Butcher here. I got my good friend, Mr. Aaron Raitiere, here tonight to talk about the band half of the podcast. What's up, Aaron?
Another day in paradise. Just breathing in, breathing out, one foot in front of the other kind of stuff.
That's always the best way to go. I got a co-host with me today, Mr. Beau Tatum, my cousin. He's in town, and so he's going to join us. So me and Aaron go way back. I used to be involved in a barbecue restaurant. He'd play some tunes in there, and he's a phenomenal songwriter and a great person.
Oh, thanks.
Awesome to call him a friend. And
you got some of my first art in there, too.
I do. I've got a painting of yours on the wall.
Well, I mean, that's just some of the first art I ever really sold. I remember, like, in y'all's place was, like, one of the first places that ever hung up my art.
Yeah, it was the Judge's Vinegar Room back in the day.
On church. The sign stayed up for like 10 years after the place closed, I think.
I used to bring Aaron random pieces of wood, like scraps from job sites, and he'd paint stuff on them. We'd hang them up in the restaurant. And, man, once they started selling, like, we was just selling them like crazy.
And I've been selling paintings for more than that now. But, I mean, you start some you got to have a wall somewhere.
There's two I'd give anything to have back. He did, like, this awesome Indian on, like, a huge sheet of plywood.
I've
sold it
everywhere.
Yeah.
I've left them things everywhere. I was drawing them on natural light boxes initially because I was just drinking so much beer. I just figured I'd reuse.
Use your resources that you've got.
That's a form of recycling.
I'd flip them over and draw some shit on them and sell them for like $40 or something at a show.
Yeah.
Beer money.
And that's when I realized, like, the merch table's where it's at. So now my merch table's like a little yard sale. It's like, I got some old shoes. The sole's still good on them. I sold a baseball last night at the merch table.
For real?
I just signed my name on it and wrote $40. Fishing, you know what I mean? Some people go for it, and you never know. Somebody had 5 beers, loves baseball, has 2 signed by Bo Jackson. Why not have one signed by?
I've got some signed baseballs around here.
Right? Something different.
A while back, we were...
Try it. Get some baseballs.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, just sign, just get it signed one at a time so you don't go wasting baseballs,
Yeah.
Sign one.
If you need your money back, they're not selling. I'll get my boys to buy them from me.
Okay.
They're baseball players.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, so I met Aaron back in those days. He was playing music in there and writing with some of our good friends and playing. And there's a million stories we could go into. But why don't you tell us where you're from and how you got into songwriting?
Okay, I'm from Danville, Kentucky. That's about half an hour south of Lexington in central Kentucky. And I started writing songs. I want to say I started writing songs when I was like 8 or 9. I don't know why. I have no clue why. And mostly just for myself. I remember making multi-track mixtapes with like fart noises and taking them to school for all my buddies, and those things will probably still stand up today. But and then initially then really started leaning into guitar because I was pissed off about my folks getting divorced. And my old man had a bunch of guitars, and I just wanted to kick his ass at his own thing, I think. Yeah. And I'd go over there and to his place. I live with my mom mostly, but I'd go over there and mess with his guitars. And then I got to college, and I started a band, and all my songs kind of sucked. And they sucked most of the time, and I mean, I was still pretty convinced that, like, lyrics don't matter. I still am pretty convinced lyrics. I was always
I
on
don't know about all that.
Well, I was always on team music.
You're the lyricist of the writers.
What's ironic there, I was like, music's about how it makes you feel, and
yeah.
That's what I always thought. And then here I'm writing words, and that was also like, I don't know. I'm like, why did I get into songwriting? I have no idea. I think it's just something you do. I don't even
creative
think I try
trapped
to do it.
in there.
I think you just do it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things you're just always making little jingles and songs and turning shit into songs.
And not everybody can cook a steak, but it's something I can just do,
Yeah, exactly.
No, but so what's your favorite thing, to write or perform?
Oh, I think they're all different. Like, I figure like it's all work at some point. I mean, you turn it into work, like pretty fun cooking steaks in the backyard, and then when you got 50 people lined up and they're all hungry and the grill's not hot enough and everything, then it's like, what in the hell? It's raining and you know, it's
we make
work.
it happen.
Then you make it happen, but it's work. Then it's not like you're like, hey, if you could leave this right now and everything be cool, oh yeah, I'll walk away right now. It's not like you're like,
There's times where you're up there and you're like, this used to be fun.
oh yeah.
I used to want to do this so bad, and then now you're like,
And then there's
I can't
times
wait
when
till this is over.
Yeah, and then there's times when you're up there and you're like, this is why I do this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You're buzzing.
And you get a hot crowd and everything's just fire, and you're just like, this is where I want to be.
Yeah, or you're like singing good and hitting all the right notes and stuff.
Yeah.
For me, I'm like, you know, if I'm just doing my regular, just honking and whatever, it's like, hang in there, buddy. We got half an hour to go.
Yeah. Is it break time yet?
Back in the
There's
day,
times where I'll watch the clock and I'll just be like, all right, 15 more minutes.
15 more.
back in the day when we'd be at Judges and like a house band, Aaron would get up there and he would just write the song as he'd go, and it was like the most entertaining thing you could watch. It was so fun.
Because it's easier to do that than to try to, for me, than to recite something that already existed. Even worse, if somebody else knows how it's supposed to go, and they're like, sing this, and you know, I got a few of them I can remember, but a lot of times I'm just like, well, how about
I don't know.
this?
He gets put on the spot, and he remembered the heart. I can't even imagine how you even wrote the song, but I put you on the spot with it a couple of weeks ago, and you just took off with it, and the whole song's like the words are written backwards.
Oh, I can do the backwards.
You have to hear it to understand it, but it's the craziest song, and to think that way is one thing, then to be able to just randomly play it without practicing it is a whole nother.
Man.
And he blew me out of the water with it.
There's a band called Everett, two dudes, Anthony Olympia and Brent Rupert, that I wrote it with, and
They cut it?
they cut it. Yeah, they don't say Tavy's bits though.
Yeah.
It's too dirty for them.
So it can be found, though.
Yeah, Everett. Shunk is Drit. Name of the song.
That means drunk as shit for those that can't figure it out.
Yep. Rubbing it on a Sightwandy beach with a booler full of Kears, rubbing that ton sand lotion on my Tavy's bits.
Careful, you won't be able to stop.
See, I told you can just knock it out just like that. No big deal. Well, Aaron, tell us about some of the writers you've written for, or some of the bands that you've cut some songs with, and what's some of your more songs you're, I guess, proudest of?
My buddy Anderson East is like, he's probably all the stuff I've ever written with him is what I'm most proud of, because that's kind of the stuff that got me to town.
Yeah.
Or I say got a lot of the doors open, mostly because the doors were open for him. So every time we kind of nail it, I get to meet some more people that like in the future would come to help me out a lot.
Yeah.
And
I remember the first time we met him, he's the same place, at Judges. He come
yeah,
in
and I'm real
sang
proud.
his
Like
first time he played in Nashville, I believe.
yeah, I'm real proud of like just him in general. Like in a lot of more like than the songs I've written, I'd say a lot of the people that we all started writing just not, you know, we're just writing songs because that's what you do, you know.
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, you're writing with everybody and their mom. And I wrote with, like, I wrote with everybody. Somebody say, you want to write a song? Sure, I'll write a song with anybody. More like you had some point to prove.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's, I always said I could write a song with a potato, and the potato will leave happy. I didn't even say the song will be any good or anything. I would say, like, I'm doing my damn job, you know.
Yeah.
So, what were you talking about?
We're just saying, like, some of the songs that you're most proud of.
I was like, you know, saying I'm proud of Anderson. Well, I'm really proud of, and it makes me think of my buddy John Deschus. We just wrote 4x4 by You with Laney Wilson, but I'm proud of him because I mean, like, that's his idea, and he's done all this stuff in like the past. We've been writing songs for almost 15 years, but in the past year, something has just clicked and he's figured it out, you know.
Yeah.
And he took me with him on that song, and like I'm proud of that song. But again, I'm like coming back to just like proud of my friends and everything they're pulling off, because we're all about. I'm 42, he's 40. I say Anderson's like late 30s. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
38, 39.
Yeah. So you're about to go on tour. What, next month?
In the next 2 weeks.
Next 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the lineup.
Playing guitar for Ella Langley. But I mean, this could end after the first show too. So
yeah. But how'd you get hooked up with her?
I say the red tape. That's what I always call it when the machine sets you up. And we just got set up to write, I believe. Our friend Maya set us up, and we just wrote a couple times. I think we wrote a couple times, and just had some good luck. That thing's crazy.
Yeah. Why don't you tell everybody what song you're talking about?
And we write the song "You Look Like You Love Me" in my living room. She eats a bunch of spaghetti and takes off. That's it. I mean, it's like 25 minutes, and then she's out. And I figured I would never hear the song again, and maybe she was gonna sing at the Bluebird. She needed a song to sing at a Bluebird situation that kind of sounded like Jesus Jenny. This other song, it's like a talking kind of funny song.
Yeah.
And it just fell out. I mean, you know how that is. Some days you just, there it is.
Some days some days
the
you
song
hit it.
right you or whatever, But there it is.
Some days you hit it, and some days you just don't.
Neither one of us thought we did that day, though. It was like, well, that's funny.
Yeah.
It's a big song now.
But I've been writing songs for 22 years in Nashville almost, and it's like, I say you stand in the road long enough, you get hit by a car. I've been standing in the damn road for a little while, and I got hit by a car, and then it backed up and hit me again, and then it hit me one more time,
Yeah. You got some good ones. He's wrote a bunch of songs for one of my favorite bands, Whiskey Myers, and it'd been a while since I'd seen Aaron, and Tennessee Craft Butcher got hired to work at the Caverns. And Whiskey Myers was doing a acoustic show, man. And so we got hired to do the food for that and like do the green room or whatever. And I was standing there, and I didn't know Aaron was opening for him. I was just so excited that I was getting to cook for Whiskey Myers, and I'm just head down, and it is absolutely pouring ice rain. I mean, pouring. And I look up, and here comes somebody. I'm like, man, that looks like Aaron Raitiere. And he had a hood on. I mean, he's drenched, and he didn't know I was there either, obviously. And I look up, and I'm like, Aaron? He's like, looks over, and I was like, holy shit. I mean, I hadn't seen you in a while.
I was glad everybody's still alive. Usually when you run into people like that, like, damn, you're in a parking lot in the middle of the woods in the rain by a barbecue grill.
Yeah, and man, that was...
Thank God you're still alive.
That was a really, really like a small world moment, and it was really funny, and we talked about a whole bunch of stuff. And
I ran into my 8th grade science teacher at the North Rim of the Grand Canyon.
Really?
When I was in...
Well, that's funny. My buddy ran into what was a deer, and that's his horns right there. Yeah. And he hit it on his motorcycle.
Is that the helmet he was wearing?
That's the helmet he was wearing. I just got that back yesterday. I thought it looked cool in the background. So.
But that hurt.
Yeah, that's a dang 10-point mule deer.
Was he sore?
Oh, he's more than that, but yeah, he's all right. But he got a few broken bones, and he's definitely
launched?
sore. No, he was strong enough to hold on, and he ended up riding the deer out of it. No, I'm just kidding. but I mean, he's okay, and we can laugh about it now. It wasn't too funny then, but it is funny that you brought up the Grand Canyon, because that's where that deer came from.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but yeah, that show at the Caverns was awesome, and Aaron got up there and opened for him, and he played that backwards song. Man, that's the first time I ever heard it, and I mean, I was blown away. And so then I asked him to play it the other day when me and Beau was at his house, and he just, boom, nailed it. And so he said something about the words and the songs and all that, and I'm going to call bullshit on that, because you're like one of the most lyricists that I can think of, man. And
I mean,
you can put words together like crazy, like nobody else.
I'm into words. I mean, I like words. That's the thing I do is words. But I'm just saying, like, I thought for the longest time, I remember getting in arguments with my old man when I was like 10 years old, like defending MC Hammer and Chris Cross, just being like, it's not about the words, Dad. It's about how it makes you feel. It's about the kick and the thump and the hook. Not even the hook. I didn't know what any of that shit was. I was just jamming. Yeah. Like, La Bamba.
La Bamba.
Yeah.
It's about
I didn't know what they were saying, but I'm bouncing on the bed, baby.
As soon as that opening guitar lick hits, you just get fired up.
Yeah.
I'd go to this Mexican place in Fairfield, and the guys they all call me Alan Jackson. They're like, Alan Jackson.
That sounded more Asian.
Yeah.
It sounded more Asian.
There's Asian guys who work there too. But So they call me Alan Jackson, and I don't know because I play country or whatever. And they're like, Alan Jackson will come to your show tonight. I'm like, all right. They're like, you play the bamba?
Did they come to the show?
No, they never came, but they said it there. If we come, you play the bamba. I was like, if you walk in that door, I'm playing the bamba.
I'll do a cover of La Bamba. That's such a great song.
Yeah.
But in that song, in my situation, the words weren't a big deal.
Yeah.
But the words are a big deal now. I guess.
At one point,
I've
back
been more of
in,
a painter lately, though.
yeah.
Words will piss you off after a while, and they get used like potato, tomato, tornado, potato, tomato, tornado, potato, tomato, tomato, tornado, tornado, potato. And eventually, you're just like,
Yeah. I remember back in the day, he would be sitting around, like, just come in the restaurant or whatever, and you could just tell he was just, like, tired. And I'm like,
I'm sleeping with my man out there a lot, too. I've crashed
how many songs you write today? And he's like, oh, I don't know,
Well,
7 or 8.
It was
I'm like,
quantity.
God.
Then it was quantity and not quality. And
Yeah.
nothing ever happened with any of those songs. Most of
Yeah.
those songs suck, but then it takes a minute for you to just realize, like, all right. So those
Yeah.
first 1,500 songs were a lesson in learning how to write these next 1,500 songs. And then maybe when we get to the next 1,500 songs, we'll get one.
You
know?
wrote a bunch of kid songs back then, didn't you?
Yeah,
Or
I
have a
finally
whole
just
album
put a
or
bunch
something?
of those out. Yeah,
Yeah.
now I'm just putting stuff out because I'm like, well, this is just either terrible or somebody's going to like it. But either way, it's stuck on my computer. If I don't get it off of there, it's never going anywhere. So
Yeah.
who really cares in the long run? I figure somebody's going to hate it, somebody's going to love it. And hey, there's something for everybody. You know, who cares? Put it
So-
out there. I've been encouraging people to just put it out there. You know, if you're
Yeah.
making music, just put it out there.
He's been saying that to Beau. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're not going to like your own music. I mean, you're your own worst critic, or you love it. But I mean, who cares what you think? Somebody's going to like it.
I always find that I love it. Like when I first write it, I'm like, oh my God, this is great.
Keep
And then
thinking about it.
then like after a while, or if you put any sort of recording out, you're like, I'm not showing anybody this shit. This is
Yeah.
awful now.
Or
you like, yeah.
the next one's better. Or this, yeah. I'm with
Yeah,
you.
I remember that morning after I cut all those songs at your place, I woke up, I'm like, fuck, I bet that sucked.
I think like signs of improvement are good to show people. Like let people see you get better.
Yeah.
Like put out a crappy record if you got to. I mean, but sometimes it winds up some band puts out a crappy record. Everybody falls in love with that record. Then they put up a polished record that's awesome. And
Nobody
nothing
likes
happens
it.
with
Hates
that.
it.
Yeah, and they're like, my favorite part about that band was that they sucked. And then they went and got good. And
Yeah.
tried to get in line with everybody else, doing the way everybody else does it. And it's like, well, just put it out.
Yeah, that band Silverchair was that way because they were like,
Oh,
14.
You wait till
They
tomorrow.
put that record out
I
there
love
at
that
14
song.
with Frog Stomp.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
blew up, and then like they started doing that like the
My
diorama that
suicidal dream.
yeah. They started doing like, evolving, and everybody's like, hey man, what about Frog Stomp? Like everybody's like kind of shit on their older or their newer stuff,
Yeah.
and they just wanted them to be what they fell in love with.
Frog Stomp. What a terrible written name for a record, but what a great record.
It's kind of great.
Frog Stomp. Yeah. Yeah. Frog
I mean,
Stomp.
who
whole
knows,
record was-
maybe in Australia
They
it
were
makes
14
sense.
years old,
That
man.
record's incredible.
Australian Nirvana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Young. I love that song.
Hanson.
Still do.
That
Still
song,
love that song. when it
Yeah.
comes on.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
What
won
is
a
that
battle of
song?
the bands with that or something, and they're
Yeah.
like 14, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
Silverchair went gold.
I'm gonna change the subject a little bit. Since this is called The Butcher and the Band, I gotta ask you, like, what's your favorite meat?
I mean, lately I've been eating a bunch of like fish and chicken, but I mean, if I'm going to a barbecue place, I'll usually go for the brisket just because when I worked at barbecue places, that was the hardest to pull
To
off.
cook, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like chicken's pretty. I mean, I say it's hard to screw up. I mean, you can dry it out, but that's about it, and then you can just drown it in something and it'll be fine.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah,
I
yeah.
can still enjoy like dried out chicken. I'm
Yeah.
fine. You can dry out like a pork butt or whatever. You can screw it up, but it's really hard to like make it not edible screwed up.
Yeah, that's
you
fair.
can screw up a brisket.
You
Yeah.
sure can.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can get a nice piece of meat, work on it for hours, and then it turns into a
leather. Yeah.
But I was just talking about that yesterday.
I
He
feel like
said
a
him and his
loser,
buddy.
and then you're like, yeah, we're having microwave meals tonight.
Yeah,
folks.
yeah. The brisket's the hardest one, and I'm the same way. Like I've got to have a respect for who can cook them right.
Me and Luke, my buddy Lucas Tex, we stayed up all night smoking this thing, baby in it, just drinking beer. And then when we finally pulled it, we were clobbered and it was daylight. We were going to feed it to everybody the next day. We cut into it and we were so excited. It smelled awesome, and it was just just couch leather. It was bad.
Hard,
It sucked. It sucked. We were like so disappointed.
That's because you didn't get it at Tennessee Craft Butcher,
That's
see?
right. Might have been was our first one ever. But no, I definitely got it at Save a Lot food store. So.
And then you like throw it in a crock pot, and that doesn't even save it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even crock pot.
He just hung it
back
on
to
a
life.
tree and shot at it. It's like a target.
Yeah.
Still nothing happened.
He said it was
Can't get a
ricochet.
Just
bullet.
gave it to my dogs.
It was ricocheting.
Yeah, dogs turn it down.
Yeah.
Try to fertilize the garden with it, but it just won't
Went
take
fishing with it, nothing happened.
it. Gosh.
Yeah, that's rough. It's rough. I love some brisket though, but man, they are hard to cook, and there's a lot of waste. So that's part of the reason it's so damn expensive. Like you get a brisket and you trim off half of it.
Yeah.
But well, you've been a bunch of weird places and been all over writing songs, playing music. What's the weirdest meat you've eaten?
Oh man.
Or maybe you ate it in Kentucky, where you're
Probably
from.
no.
you know?
Honestly, man, anything like it's
You
gonna
don't have
be
to name names. if you
weirdest
don't
meat I've ever eaten. Yeah. This old girl down in Louisiana was made this meal.
Marie Laveau.
I guess something out of a can, probably, man. I've had some weird meat out of a can.
Oh God!
Anything
Oof.
canned, man.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
weird.
canned meat's come a long way. Like you can have some really
Sketchy.
good like oysters and wild shit from
Yeah.
or you can get a Dollar General Vienna sausage and just see how that treats you when it's got that nice green film to it. Because it all
Yeah.
does. It all is green on
Yeah,
the
the
bottom for
smell
some
on
reason.
those.
I don't
It's
understand
just
that.
preservatives, you know.
Yeah.
I got buddies.
And I don't like that stuff, but people, some of it's like nostalgic, like if their granddaddy used to give them the Vienna sausages when they were
Yeah.
in the deer
Oh, yeah.
stand and
Yeah, I
shit
can't
like
do
that,
it.
and they're like, man, I like a Vienna sausage. You know? So, I don't know, man. I don't know if
Especially
I do.
people from Kentucky.
Yeah.
I got a buddy that loves them dang smoked canned oysters, and he'll eat them with hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah.
And he'll put so much pepper on the egg, it's just completely black.
Feels
And then
sorry
he'll
for
eat
his
the
wife.
oyster and avocado.
Little
Sorry
hot
for his
sauce,
wife.
saltines.
It's awful.
Y'all
Yeah.
hungry? We
He
pull
sends me
over,
pictures
make
of
us
them
a
because he knows I
snack.
make fun of him all the time. So
Yeah.
if you're listening to this, Will, I don't need to see no more pictures. That's gross.
Yeah.
Keep sending them.
What about skunk?
No, I don't think anybody's eating
What
no
about
skunk.
raccoon?
Raccoon. I had raccoon for Christmas.
People
Was it
do.
good?
No, I spit it out.
What about possum?
Never tried possum.
Well, apparently you don't want to eat possum because they'll eat anything, you know.
Yeah.
But supposedly the real meat's in the groundhog. Me and Beau got talking about this on another
Really?
podcast. That,
I saw a groundhog the other day and was laughing about that. Being
Yeah.
like, I'd eat the tail, and someone was like,
this guy was he just loved groundhog, and he's bragging about how much of it he's eating. And turns out that you take it and you take this little hammer with them knots on it, you pound it out, man, and then you make a sandwich like a sandwich.
You're like, turns out you are what you eat. And that man was a groundhog.
We've actually got a recording of it. It's pretty funny.
I think
We'll
this is
play
like
it
the
for you
fourth time
afterwards.
we've talked
I
about
know.
him on here. We're gonna have to
Well,
bring him on. Like
You can't help it. I mean, it's
we're
just
gonna have to
part
bring
of
him
the.
on. Like his name's Dave. That's all I know.
What's a weirder meat?
Weirder?
Is there
meat?
anything?
Well, so
more weird-
we'll
weird
get
or
in.
weird?
I've had python. We're gonna have rattlesnake in a couple weeks, but
What's that
we-
like?
we-
Chewy?
Oh, chewy is terrible.
Gross.
Yeah, I wouldn't get it again. But you
People
know,
buy it because they want to say they
just
ate
to see
rattlesnake?
what it's like, you know. So we'll do an exotic every week, and we try to mix it up. Like, this week
The
we're
house
doing
cat.
bison.
House
You'll be able to try some
I
bison.
don't think house cat's exotic.
cat.
I think it's
Yeah.
desperate.
Yeah, that's
some
that's
bison.
against the law, I think.
That's against the law. What that is.
Some Addams Family stuff.
I think you
Yeah.
don't want to get caught with eating cat, like you get in trouble with PETA or something like that. But
Yeah, well. Meow.
yeah, no, but we've done camel. That's pretty good.
Wow. Goat.
Yeah, goat's pretty common.
goat's
Yeah, we
pretty
do a
good.
lot of goat. We cooked some goat not too long ago, and
Camel just seems like it'd be like a sand horse.
no, it's not dry or nothing. It's good.
What about
Let's see. We got rabbit coming in next week.
Bear?
That's a big deal. Bears. I hadn't had bear, but it's people.
turtle?
Turtle's good. I
It
love
is?
turtle. Yeah.
I
I had turtle soup at Johnny Hayes' wedding in New
was
Orleans.
awesome.
Yeah, it was good. Ate it at the Court of Two Sisters, man. It was delicious.
Cool.
But I mean, I didn't
Gator's
I
pretty
didn't want to think about it being turtle, you know.
Yeah.
But
You guys get kangaroo quite a bit. Don't
yeah, kangaroo's
Kangaroo.
popular.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Red meat, isn't it?
Yeah, it goes good with this Cedar Glade brew.
Y'all ever eat
Yeah.
endangered species?
What is it? Makes you feel all hoppy.
Yeah, that kangaroo makes you real happy after you
Yeah.
get done eating it.
And like everybody's getting a knock on the door. It's like, all right, we seen that podcast. Y'all talking
Where are the
about
cats? Where are the
eating them
kangaroos?
polar bears? Where are the polar bears?
I swear to God, if there's a koala
And
bear.
boys down there in Murfreesboro cooking up
Those
polar
are
bears.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we, let's see. I think the camel's probably the most
Where does that come from?
exotic.
You got to get it shipped in, like
Yeah.
overnighted from, like it's coming off a plane. Like,
ISIS.
The Nashville Zoo.
Is that actually,
Get the rejects.
Yeah, the
I know where there's a camel like right here close by that people have it in their front yard.
Yeah.
They're probably milking it, maybe?
It's like in this really nice neighborhood, and you go to the very back, and they got a pretty big lot, and there's a camel in their front yard, like a real one.
Yeah.
And they got like a little miniature pony and a camel.
I wonder what his name is.
I don't know.
That's
Joe.
when you're just
Joe
throwing
Camel.
Joe Camel out there.
We had llamas when I was a kid. 'Cause I grew up on a cattle farm.
Do you eat a llama?
No, I hadn't any llama.
But
They got some socks, I
They
think,
put
that are llama.
llamas in with the cattle because they protect against predators. So like coyotes or dogs come in, they'll run them off. They're super aggressive. Like your dogs come around, they just spit loogies at your dog.
Yeah. Yeah. There's tons of people post videos of that, them spitting on them, like they're mean.
They're nasty mean.
Yeah,
Man.
gross.
You ought to have a cannibal on interview them.
Cannibal?
Yeah, just have a cannibal. It's like, well, I ate this one guy from New Jersey. He was a real asshole. Okay.
Can we get a line on a cannibal, please?
I think Dahmer's already gone.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
Well, anyway.
It might be the next
Kneecap
song.
soup.
Go on.
Gross.
Yeah.
What about like ants? I ate ants in the. Is that meat? There's not meat in ants.
I don't believe so.
Is there a
I mean,
fillet
is
in an
that
ant?
I don't
I mean,
believe
it'd
so.
be a really little one. You're gonna
Unless
eat
you go with them red and
about
black
a whole
ones.
nest of them.
Yeah.
I ate lemon ants in the rainforest when I was 16 years old, and I really haven't been anywhere. But they were like crawling around your mouth, and they taste like lemons, and they pop in your mouth, and they taste like
I'm
lemons.
out.
Yeah.
I mean,
pretty good.
I've been pretty
Mine's
hungry,
good.
but never
It
that
kinda be like
hungry. I've
pop-
been
like,
pretty
It didn't
lucky.
fill you up or
Nature's
anything. It was like
Pop
a flavor.
Rocks.
They were using it for flavor. Yeah.
Nature's Pop Rocks.
Yeah, you could just put them on some.
Do not drink
put
a
'em in your
Coke when
tea.
you're eating lemon ants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ants.
Stick to
Man,
the
can I-
Cedar
but I
Glade
don't know
Brew,
if
you know?
that's- Can I get some more of them lemon ants,
No,
please?
yeah, pass the ants. I know people eat crickets.
Yeah. Chocolate covered crickets.
Oh, yeah.
Have you eaten crickets?
Nope.
That's fishing.
I
I had
heard
a buddy make.
crickets.
When you remember when the cicadas were all in town, I had
Oh,
a buddy
yeah.
make a quesadilla out of them. He ate like 19 of them with cheese. and he got the recipe off NPR or some shit, you know. And
Yeah. See,
I thought
I mean,
about it, but them things had red eyes, and I wasn't that hungry.
yeah, I mean, I've just
I've
never
never
been that hungry either.
But
I mean,
if
I've
I
been
am,
pretty hungry. If you're way out in the woods, truck won't start, you know.
Yeah.
And they're
Yes.
loud. You're like, hell, I'm gonna eat every one of these things.
yeah, these things are starting to
I
sound
can't
really
sleep.
good.
Yeah, I can't sleep. I'm gonna eat them all until it's quiet. I'm gonna eat cicadas until it's quiet. In Tennessee.
Man, there's a
And
bunch.
they
God.
could have solved the problem back
Cicadas.
there.
That's what I should have said right away. I didn't eat any cicadas.
People
though.
start eating them, they'll be extinct, and then
Yeah.
they'll be illegal. to
What
eat
about chronic waste syndrome? Do you know about that? I
have no idea.
Deer. It's like in deer meat.
them.
So there's like sick deer all over the place. You see them out in the middle of the day, and they got all their hair falling off and all that
Oh
stuff.
I
yeah,
haven't seen that.
it's like mad cow.
As soon as somebody eats that stuff,
We can't
here it
sell
comes. Deer meat.
deer meat. We have to get red stag, and it has to be brought in and
'Cause it's
USDA
like-
inspected.
'cause
Because you can just go out
farms.
here and shoot one in your backyard and bring it in. Nobody knows how it was treated.
But it's farm deer meat.
Yeah,
You can bring it.
basically, yeah.
Yeah,
Which,
but everybody, the ones the people shooting in the backyard's the ones they're eating.
Yeah. Yeah, we just can't sell it.
Yeah, well, just don't eat the one that was wobbling around at 2 p.m.
I don't think that's the thing. I
Hang
think
on.
that's only if it's like a
Yeah.
It's called
skunk
chronic
or a,
waste disease. Yeah, that's
yeah,
Cross-eyed.
Yeah, for real.
yeah.
It's like just eating the one eating the one wrong cow, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're gonna be playing Red Rocks, I hear, if you make the
don't piss
tour.
nobody off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Better walk the line
that'll be awesome.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
just to get there.
It'd be
I
cool
went
just
to
go
Red
there.
Rocks once, saw Joe Bonamassa. It was pretty
That's
awesome.
cool. I was at this bar in New York, and like upstate New York, and I played In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida 3 times on the jukebox.
Yeah.
It got to the second round of it, and so we were like 23 minutes into In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, and this guy stands up and he goes, "God damn it, I played Joe Bonamassa 30 minutes ago."
That's hilarious.
It was great.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, they didn't like it. I left.
Did you get kicked out, or did you leave on
I
your own
left.
free
Me and my
will?
buddies, we all left.
I liked it when they started doing that, like the Touch Tunes app where you could play it from anywhere. Like I'll just play random stuff at bars that I play at. You know, I'm somewhere else. I'm here, and I'm like,
You can play music at that bar.
yeah. So I can tap into like the Dutchman's Inn and Breeze and just play Achy Breaky Heart 40 times if I want to.
You could just play your own music too. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what
Wow.
you
Well,
should
then they
be
know it was
doing.
me.
I remember when that started happening. You sit down at like Red Door or whatever, and there'd be a bunch of songwriters sitting there, and everybody would be just wait. You'd wait till some artist walked in, and then you just start playing all their songs. Who's doing that? Stop doing that.
I felt like an idiot at the Caverns when Whiskey Myers was up there. We were playing something on Pandora, and Whiskey Myers comes on, and they come up and or somebody, I don't know who it was, but somebody works in the back or on the stage hand or something comes up. He's like, "Hey man, can you change that song? We're getting tired of hearing this." I
Yeah.
was like,
We hear
I
this
felt like
band
an idiot.
all the time. He's like, we gotta be with this
Yeah.
band all the time.
Yeah.
So we skipped the song, to say the least.
You put on some Milli Vanilli or anything.
Yeah. You almost have to go to a different genre when you're around.
Yeah, it
people
was
like
funny,
that.
man.
Play some
I mean,
rock
I've always
or
kind of wondered that too. It's like if you get tired of hearing it, if you're like so passionate about it, you just. But
Oh, no, I
but then
think
he called
most
us out
people
like quick, and I was like, dude, I didn't put it on there. It's just
Yeah.
cycling through Pandora. I was
Most
like, I
people
don't
don't
know.
want to hear their own music.
Yeah,
I like
was
it all
funny.
through like the production side of it, writing it and then recording it. Like, oh, that's great.
Then
like,
it's out.
Then it's out, and then you're like, you
Next.
spend all that time on
Next.
it. You're like,
Flush.
I don't want to hear this again.
Yeah. That's
So people do that stuff to me. Like I'll walk into a bar and they'll go play my song. I'm like, fuck, no, I'll leave. I'm
Gave
leaving.
you a spin,
It's
buddy.
cool. It's cool. You know, like I'm glad or whatever. But then you're just like, all right, next one. Let's do
and then you walk out on the street and you got to remind yourself, be like, you are not Adele. I am not Adele. No one fucking cares.
Yeah.
Well, you want to play us a song?
Nope.
No.
No. Yeah. Sure.
He just said he's not Adele.
Yeah. I'm not Adele.
I'm
That
not
sounded
an
like
Irish redheaded
when you have to
woman.
cancel something. My friend Marianne told me that, and I love it. It's great. But when I had to cancel something, I felt so bad. I was like, man, she's like, it's not like you're Adele. So everything's good. Nobody's losing any money or anything here.
Yeah.
Okay. If I had a week to live and the world was gonna end, I'd take all the bottles and tip them back, my friends. If that sky was falling down and that meteor was coming, I'd shoot this town to bird, hit the ground running to a side windy beach with a bowler full of cares, rubbing that ton-sand lotion, not shiving to get. I'd be clappy as a ham, divin' zero gown, so getting backwards upside down and shunk as dread. Shunk as dread. Shunk as dread. We're getting backwards upside down and shunk as dread. With them babes crashing on the beach and the fun shining on my face, I'd be bree as a furred and feeling fubble tree. Tasting that tequila with a Sim and some law, smoking that marijuana, getting by his halls on a side windy beach with a bowler full of care, rubbing that ton-sand lotion, not shivering to get. I'd be clappy as a ham, divin' zero gowns, getting backwards, upside down, and shunk as dread. Shunk as dread. Shunk as dread. We're getting backwards, upside down, and shunk as dread. On the east side of Langley Beach, with a bowler full of cares, rubbing that tons and lotion on my TV's bits. I'd be clappy as a ham, tipping 0 gowns, getting backwards, upside down, and shunk as dread. We're getting backwards, upside down, and shunk as dread.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. I still know how you do it. That's freaking awesome.
Man, I don't know. That's a weird day. The hardest part was not talking like that. We talked like that for 4 days, probably afterwards. I just being like, okay, because you start thinking of all the shit, and then some of it's funny, and
It just keeps on going.
And most of it's not even funny at all. You just walk around backwards.
I just don't see how you could do that.
But
man.
then
It just
I don't see
blows
how I
my
can't
mind.
remember anything forwards.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember all the normal ass songs. But I can remember all the blee.
I was thinking you were going to play the one that you said you wrote today, but that's freaking hilarious and awesome. We got that. 'Cause that song, that song
from
just,
the beginning.
that song,
there was pressure
yeah,
there.
I guess you're right, but I was
Yeah,
just,
I've been writing like heavier songs, sad songs, and I like the
Speed
funny
metal.
ones. Yeah, speed metal. Yeah. I saw Bella Fleck in the airport. Speaking of speed metal,
Yeah.
that guy can rip some metal solos. Notes.
why
On
don't you,
notes.
I know you don't like talking about it, but why don't you tell us about writing a song with Lady Gaga?
Well, honestly, man, it was one of the weirder experiences of my life. It was really cool. But, I mean, it happened so fast. And, I mean, it's one of those 30-minute deals where, like, I'm just finishing up this book right now with a friend of mine called How to Write a Song in 30 Minutes. Disclaimer, this book won't teach you how to write a song in 30 minutes, but pretty much the way you write a song in 30 minutes is you write a song in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And if you talk to most people, I say most, but I would argue probably most who've written big-ass songs, you say, how long did it take you to write that song? And they say, man, it didn't take us any time at all because they just went with it and trusted their gut.
Yeah.
So, the same day we met her, I say it was me, Natalie Hemby, and Hillary Lindsay. And she came in, and we were on Frank Sinatra's old piano in East West Studios in Los Angeles, and it was the first time I'd ever been to LA. And I was pretty much like scribing, like writing stuff down. And I want to say Natalie or Hillary, or both, at different points was on the piano, and Lady Gaga. Stephanie, I think I was just calling her like, hey, girl. I
don't know what to call you.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're going to get mad at.
I felt weird calling anybody goo goo gaga gaga, and then I also didn't know her well enough to call her Stephanie. But anyway, like we wrote the song.
You don't want to ask her name because she might get pissed.
Well, I knew her name. I just didn't know what, and I could have asked her, but it didn't really matter. It was like, you're here to write a song, whatever. Like I knew my role was just like shut up and write the song. That's kind of what I felt like it was. So I just shut up and helped write the song. Then the song was over. Everybody like cried, and we knew we wrote a big ass song. And then they all left, and then I just wandered around and like knocked on doors and wrote more songs and whatever. But I never saw or heard from Lady Gaga ever again.
So you just
half an hour.
You just wandered around the studio and just like
Actually, that's how I got more songs on and I didn't just randomly was just like, hey y'all, if you need any words, I'm here. And that's just how whatever, holler.
So you won the Grammy for what was the song title?
I'll Never Love Again. That was
Never
that
Love
song.
Again.
And so we wrote
Okay.
that song in 30
Yeah.
minutes, and I'll never see her again,
Yeah.
which is cool.
don't
And
think there's a
strange.
sequel.
Huh? I don't know. It was just a weird sequence of it, just strange. The guy I was writing for at the time was Dave Cobb. He's a big publisher. He's working on the movie, and he called me up and kind of got me in the door, and it was just like a weird just a weird little opportunity, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, how in the world did that happen? Hell if I know.
Yeah.
Standing
Well,
there long enough to get
I
hit
gotta
by a
tell
car.
this story because Aaron won't do it. But I'm up at his house a couple of weeks ago, or me and Beau are, and I mean, I know this Grammy's somewhere. You know, I know he's won this Grammy, and I mean, I've never seen one before. To me, it's a huge deal, you know. And I'm just like kind of peeking around, looking, and finally, I just like, man, I gotta know where the damn Grammy is. And he goes, "Oh, it's over there under that monkey head." And he's got this giant monkey mask head
mascot.
thing.
It's like a mascot.
Yeah, it's like it is like a college mascot
Orangutan.
head. And he's like, "It's under there." And so I pick up the monkey head, and sure enough, there's a Grammy sitting there. It's just
look
crazy.
at it all the time.
It just, you know, I mean, that's how humble he is. And,
No, I respect it. It's really cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It scares the shit out of me too. Like I don't want it to run off some song I'm trying to get out. Just staring at that thing, thinking like I'll try to do that again. I mean, there's so much like politics and other stuff that goes into stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I've written better songs than that. I'd argue probably for sure by now. I hope.
Yeah.
You know, but not with.
I can tell you one of my
Lady
favorite
Gaga.
songs that you wrote is from Whiskey Myers and Dogwood. Is a freaking awesome song.
Oh, thanks. And that was like me, Brent, Cody. Maybe there might be 4 people. I think it's definitely 3 people on it.
Yeah.
So
Brent Cobb, he's awesome.
Yeah.
writer.
Did you guys know you were writing for them, or like you just were?
that was one of the first
Cody's
concerts I ever
stuff.
got because Brent invited me in on the right, and they already had the song going, and it's 100%. You know, that's another thing. Like you got to have somebody who's gonna, like be your champion a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
And vouch for you a little bit too. Say, all right, this guy can hang out. He ain't gonna, you know, be too weird. You know?
Yeah.
We wrote "Shelter from the Rain" and "Dogwood" the same day.
Oh really?
And Brent called and was like, "Get down here," and we were at Carnival
Yeah.
in Nashville and
Yeah.
knocked it out and left, and that was it. And then stuff started happening. You know, it's really weird. It's like,
Awesome.
yeah, I mean, I'm excited to hear the new Whiskey Myers record. They've been working on a new one.
Really?
You haven't heard it?
I can't wait.
Or you're gonna have to.
Yeah. Well,
I bet you
I
do.
can't.
I don't know what to tell you.
Forced to. I reckon.
Yeah, call this number.
Well, man, thanks so much for sitting with us and chatting.
Thanks for having me.
Thoroughly enjoyed it, and
I
appreciate
didn't realize
everything.
it was over. I figured we had a few more hours.
Well, I
together.
got one more thing for you.
Yeah.
You're really good at just winging songs, and let's
Okay.
see how good you are writing a meat song.
Me too. Oh yeah. Okay. So
It can be any kind of meat. Which he did this way back, and he had a tagline in there: "Is ding dang darn, that's good barbecue."
yeah. It could be toes, it could be nose, it could be fingers, it could be feet, it could be any kind of meat. It could be. It could be legs. It could be arms. You can serve it up cold. We can serve it up warm. It can be from the ground or right out of a tree. Cooking up any kind of meat. Any kind of meat. Yum, yum. Any kind of meat. Give me some. As long as it's meat, that's what we want. You can throw in a few vegetables too. Well, that won't bother me. Just serve them on up with any kind of meat. Rum, 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 rum.
I forgot he's also good at sound effects. in his
Unbelievable.
songs.
Unbelievable.
That's Mr. Aaron Raitiere, folks. He's one of a kind.
The song's called Any Kind of Meat.
That's the 30-second song. He just wrote it 30 seconds.
30-second song.
You got to write a new book.
Yeah, how to write a song in 30 seconds.
Yeah,
You
just
write
sing about
it
me.
in 30 seconds. That's how you do it.
Well,
That's the smaller book that you can put out. How to write a song in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, I want to thank Spread the Positive for recording this for us and putting it out there. They got a lot of cool podcasts out. Y'all should check out and see what they're doing. And thanks to Cedar Glade Brews for providing us with the cold beer. That's an Irish Red there. It's one of my favorites. Just came out 2 days ago. Go check them out. And Mr. Aaron Raitiere, you're the man. We love you. Thanks so much for coming out.
Man, you're the man.
Let's go eat some meat.
Let's eat meat.
Play some music.
Meat and music.
All right. Thank y'all so much. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of The Butcher and the Band. Keep the fire going for us and give us a 5-star review. Like, share, and subscribe on all social media handles. Come see us at Tennessee Craft Butcher here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and we will catch you on the next one. Thank you guys so much.